I'm not ducking shit. Like, it's not, oh my God, my back hurts, I'm sore.
War gonna keep going on, frustration gonna keep going on, anger gonna keep going on, till we finally go back down to the simplest word, love.
10, got 10, gotta get 100, got 100, gotta get 5, got 5, gotta get a billion. If it's cars, you never have enough cars. If it's women, you never have enough. You'll be chasing them forever. If it's success, you can never get enough of that. I realize that it's like, it doesn't stop, it keeps calling you, and it's like, you're never satisfied. But as you place your importance on this, which is like appreciation, love, it's like that is enough.
Ultimately, it's to bring awareness and make people, realize what's really going on in this country. There are a lot of things that are going on that are unjust, people aren't being held accountable for, and that's something that needs to change. That's something that, this country stands for: freedom, liberty, justice for all, and it's not happening for all right now.
See, when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day in hell for somebody to try to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning. Love it. Stop. I'm going to die for this.
Well, that's a great question. I want to launch a project to bring Black Wall Street here to Boston. I want to attack the wealth disparity here.
I love it that much. I'm going to die for it when a man meets his mission. Him and his mission become one. I'm going to die for this. I love it. Shit turned me into a monster. It don't bother me. I just use it for motivation.
Yo, what's good? I'm good. What's up?
I need you to taste the sauces. This is bourbon peach. This is just regular honey barbecue. See which one I'm doing this. This shit tastes good. That's bourbon peach. That's just sticky barbecue.
That's good. I like that one better.
Okay, I'm doing half and half.
They're both good. Yo, what's good with you? What is good with you? It's your boy Furious, aka POW, prisoner of war. Let me see if I get my co-host in here. Man, people really suck. People really suck. Hey, man. Listen. Haters gonna hate. The real gonna recognize. You hear me? I've been hearing a lot of bull crap, man. A lot of disrespect over the years about my boy Isaiah Thomas. There's this notion that Isaiah, Zeke Thomas, let's start off with the sports real quick. There's this notion that he bitter, right? That Isaiah is bitter. Whenever he say anything about LeBron or Michael Jordan, I'm always, hey, you know, these millennials, They not old enough to respect or appreciate how good Isaiah Thomas was. I'm an 80s baby, so I'm old enough to remember when Isaiah Thomas was playing. All right. I was a kid, but I still remember he was a bad man. Hell, I remember growing up, I was old enough to remember like thinking he was better than Jordan. Now I wouldn't go as far to say Isaiah was better than Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, I'm not gonna get stupid now. I ain't gonna get stupid on y'all. Come on now. Let me see, my co-host might be coming, man. Yeah, I ain't about to get stupid on y'all, but the disrespect I see for this Hall of Fame legend, and if he was bitter about anything, only thing he would be bitter about is uh he was snubbed in the Dream Team. Yo, can you hear me, big? Can you hear me, big boy?
Yo, what's up? You can hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me good?
Yeah.
Yeah, if there was anything that Isaiah Zeke Thomas was bitter about, would be he got snubbed in for the Dream Team. All right, he was supposed to be on the Dream Team, but he wasn't. All right, so let's say he was pissed off about that. I'll be pissed off about that too, but I'm pretty sure Isaiah Thomas is not bitter about that still. You know, whenever you give an analysis or a perspective, a sports perspective, and you not saying that MJ is the greatest, they're gonna call you they're gonna call you hold on, y'all. All right, here we go. Yeah, they're gonna call you bitter, man. Yeah, loud. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Technical difficulties, real quick. Oh shoot. Okay, I see what it's doing. That's Facebook. Yo. Oh shoot. Oh snap. Here we go. Gotta take that down. We gotta add this. Hold on, big boy. I'll be right with you, brother. Right with you. There we go. So yeah, if there was something that Isaiah Thomas was bitter about, it's because MJ had that boy removed from the Dream Team, and that was just foul. To me, that was just foul, and that's why I always rooted against Michael Jordan because of that. Not gonna say I ain't never buy his shoes now, but I rooted against him for the most part. You know what I mean? Hold on. We're gonna get it. Don't worry. Oh yeah, here we go. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it together. Only a couple people in the room right now. That's cool.
Isaiah made music. That's how I was starting to trouble. Start and have the 1, 2, 3. If you want to impress me, sing, dance, and bounce. You gotta put some creativity and some imagination with it. You need to hear it. That's when you got creativity and imagination. With your oh, the crossover behind the back. So when we talk about handles, every guy you talking about.
Facebook better not give me a copyright strike for this. God damn it.
Jazz with the basketball, you playing music with the basketball. You gotta sing me some Earth, Wind, and Fire with that.
Isaiah made music with it.
That's how I was taught to dribble. Star should have the 1, 2, 3. If you want to impress me, sing, dance, and bounce. You got to put some creativity and some imagination with it. You need to hear it. That's when you got creativity and
Show him then, Zeke. Show him, baby.
Oh, the crossover behind the back. So when we talk about handles, every guy you talking about something else. Now you got me. Now you playing jazz with the basketball. You playing music with the basketball. You got to sing me some Earth, Wind, and Fire with that.
Isaiah made music with it.
That's how I was taught to dribble. Stars
come on, man.
Have the 1, 2, 3. You want to impress me? Sing, dance, and bounce. You got to put some creativity and some imagination with it. You need to hear it. That's big music.
That boy said he used to make. Hey, what's up, big boy? Can you come off mute? I'm sorry. I think I might have did that.
What's up, man?
What's up? What's up, man?
Cool, and what we got going on?
Hey, man. On YouTube, we on YouTube, X, and Instagram, Facebook.
Okay.
I'm trying to let these young boys know about Isaiah Thomas, man.
Oh, okay.
Zeke, right? From Bad Boys. Now I know you remember him, right?
Oh, absolutely. Isaiah used to handle that rock, man.
Yeah, man. I don't like the rap he be getting from the young boys. Every time he make a comment about Jordan or LeBron, they be like, "Oh, he bitter. He just bitter. This, that, and the third." Like, hold on now. Hold on now. See, I'm feeling like an old man because I could say, "Nah, I seen him play now." That boy beat. Can you see the picture I'm showing right now?
Yeah, with him, that cartoon of him.
Yeah, that boy beat Larry. He beat MJ and he beat Magic in the playoffs. Now what the hell? And he got 2 rings through that time. What the hell does Isaiah Thomas got to be bitter about? Besides the fact that he got snubbed on the Dream Team. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, man, I have to let these little young boys know, man. Isaiah was a beast.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Before Jalen Brunson, everybody was happy that Jalen Brunson was a small point guard and led his team to the finals. But Isaiah did that before Jalen Brunson, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Steph Curry. Now I would say Steph Curry, he's in a class of his own, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Isaiah up there too, though. Isaiah is up there too, man. You gotta put some respect on his name, man.
Well, yeah, Isaiah was a dog, man. They can't take that from him.
No, they can't, man. And they can't say he bitter because
during his time, he was the coldest point guard in the game.
Yeah, man. You a little older, man. You a little older than me, so you know, right?
Yep.
Yeah, man. That boy beat all. He could say I beat all the legends. He could say I beat Magic. He could say I beat Larry. He could say I could beat Michael Jordan. So that's that, man. I just wanted to highlight that real quick, man.
Yeah.
You been all right today, brother?
Yes, sir. The only point guard during his time that I would say that was just as cold as him, was just as cold as him was Magic, but they had 2 different kind of games.
That's true. That's true. Now I'll say Magic was 1A, Isaiah was 1B, but they was in the same class though. That's just my ranking. You know what I mean? That's the way I rank it. 1A, 1B. Yeah, man. Isaiah was cold. Let me get some of Isaiah career stats real quick before we go to the next sports topic. Isaiah Thomas. I'm talking about my boy Bennett. Man, you don't stop that shit. Boy. Let's see, what was his career stats? That boy, 19 points, 3.6 rebounds, 9.3 assists. That's damn near 10 assists. 45% at the field goal. 2-time champion, 5-time All-Star. Yeah, man, they gotta put some respect on Zeke's name. You think Zeke and Michael Jordan would ever squash their beef and have a conversation?
Who?
Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan.
Nah, I doubt it.
Two stubborn old ninjas, man. They ain't gonna have no conversation. Actually, I think they taking that to the grave, huh?
Yeah, they just gonna see what it is.
That's crazy work. They taking that to the grave, man.
It's gonna be what it is with that one, little brother.
Magic and Isaiah was on bad terms, and then they had a conversation, had like a little interview on international TV, and they squashed it. But it ain't gonna be the same with like you said, man.
You know how Michael Jordan is, bro.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. That's one stubborn, arrogant brother, and he has a right to be arrogant, a little, confident. He is, to me, he is the GOAT of his era. I'll take LeBron personally, but whatever, man. That's another one I forgot. One more. Give me 1 second. Super team.
You were on with Stephen A. Smith. That's why I thought you had a problem that LeBron's always stacking his teams.
Yeah, that's been one of my critics. Well, most people criticize him for that. He always stacks his team.
But what's wrong with wanting to build a team that can win a championship or going to?
First of all, let's see. There you go. You didn't build a team.
He built a team in Los Angeles.
Bad before he got there.
Can you hear this, big boy?
His agency forced them to trade
now.
Davis, who was ran by his.
You can hear it.
Okay, but he didn't go to a team that was stacked.
No, he did. He's listen, Anthony Davis. Everybody in the league would have wanted Anthony Davis.
Stephen A. Smith. That's why I thought.
I'm gonna start it from the beginning.
Stephen A. Smith. That's why I thought you had a problem that LeBron's always stacking his teams.
Yeah, that's been one of my critics. Well, most people criticize him for that. He always stacks his team.
But what's wrong with wanting to build a team that can win a championship or going to?
First of all, let's see. There you go. He didn't build a team. He
built a team in Los Angeles. They were bad before he got there.
And he said forced them to trade for Anthony Davis, who was ran by his group.
Okay, but he didn't go to a team that was stacked.
No, he did. He's listen, Anthony Davis, everybody in the league would have wanted Anthony Davis. Plus specifically said he has to go to the Lakers. That's a fact, Dan.
But you still had to pull off the trade to get him. They didn't say, "Oh, here you go."
He said he would only go to the Lakers. He said he would, like everybody wanted Anthony Davis, but Clutch said no, he can only go to the Lakers. So it is what it is. It's a fair criticism. Yeah, everybody wanted Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis specifically said, because of Clutch, I will only go to the Lakers. So you think that's naturally organic? No, that is stacking your team.
But that's LeBron's power.
Oh, okay. And
he deserves that credit that guys want to play with him.
And we can't criticize it if we think it's unfair?
What's unfair about wanting to go better your life? Like
No. You shouldn't be guaranteed a championship. One of the reasons Michael Jordan is the GOAT, he got beat in the head. He kept, you know what, I'm going to get bigger, stronger. That, to me, is the way I would like to see it done. That's why I admire Dirk Nowitzki, who's like, you know what, I'm not going anywhere. We just going to keep getting better. That's why Steph Curry, same thing. He's like, you know what, we got a team. They were not any good in the beginning. Then Clay got good. Draymond got good. Iguodala, everybody. So, listen, we can disagree. I'm not mad at LeBron, but I could, I'm not going to do the Stepford Wife thing like all LeBron and his friends do. Like these guys on television now. Like, I don't want to upset LeBron because I wanted him to talk to me and I wanted him to do interviews. Like, if you don't, like, LeBron's a great dude too. But the people around him, and now guys on television, they're like Stepford Wives. It's like, you have to say LeBron's the greatest ever, or like he not going to talk to you and you're committing treason. Like I said, LeBron is the third best basketball greatest.
Charles Barkley, no, he a hater, man. How you feel? Do you agree with Charles Barkley? That LeBron be stacking his teams?
I don't know.
You, the second box from the left, that's you, Chuck, with Elijah Wan and Clyde Drexler. That's a stacked team too. Now, I heard what Charles Barkley said. He said that he got traded to that team. He didn't stack the deck. But listen here, you were still on another team with stars. And when Charles Barkley came into the league, he came into the league with Mo Cheeks, Moses Malone. I forgot the other player they had. Mo Cheeks, Moses Malone. Was Julius Erving still playing for Philly? I can't remember, but yeah. To me, it's a special set of rules for LeBron, right? And it's a lack of context when you're talking about everything, right? The reason why LeBron went to Miami is because Boston had a stacked team, and Dan Gilbert wasn't trying to give LeBron any real help. That's what they don't want to tell you. That's what they don't want to tell you, bro. All right? They don't want to tell you that LeBron wasn't the first person to stack his team. Let me see if I can put up another picture that's better than that one. Well, it's always something. Always. Oh. Let's see if this one works better. Come on. No, that don't work either. God damn it. But whatever. Lakers had a stacked deck. They had Kobe, Gary Payton, Shaquille O'Neal, Karl Malone. That was before what LeBron did. Oh, they don't want to talk about that because they're going to use an excuse of age for that. That's that bull crap, man. That's why I say, man, LeBron, they got their own special rules for LeBron that they don't have for other people. see if I can find this real quick.
So you saying they picking on Braun, huh?
Yeah, man, they picking on him, man. They people idolized MJ growing up. Everybody idolized. I want to be like Mike. All them damn commercials and come on, man. Everybody idolized Mike to a certain extent, right? And because they idolized him, they can't make objective. They can't have an objective perspective because them people idolize MJ, man. I don't even know if I'm a Jordan fan. I mean, I don't even know if I'm a LeBron fan. I just believe that LeBron is the GOAT because of his story. You know, I could be wrong.
I would say he's most definitely one of the greatest ever do it.
Yeah, and if somebody say that he ain't the greatest, I'm not gonna fault you for it. Hey, that's your opinion. Some people think Jordan the greatest. Some people think Kareem the greatest, right? But what you're not gonna tell me, big boy, is that LeBron is not in the conversation of the GOAT. That's what you're not gonna tell me.
Oh, he most definitely is.
that's what you're not gonna tell me, bro.
Kobe and Jordan will always be in the conversation. All three deserved. But when it breaks down to nuance, uh, that's where the differences will come in with opinions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Oh, shoot, excuse me. Look at Officer Tatum. Boy, that biscuit eating. Boy, that biscuit eating been paid off for him. We're gonna get to him in a minute.
What make Jordan him though on the hardwood is, man, he's one of them type if you piss off,
Our era.
and the more you frustrate, the better he become.
Mm-hmm. And what's this thing where if you don't have loyalty to a team that's ran by a small hat owner or the white team man, what's this thing where you ain't stay with a team, so you ain't you ain't good because you ain't stay with this team. Well, what
Well,
LeBron did was he freed these players of that mindset. I'm gonna stay with this team for 20 years. I'm gonna stay with this team for 10 years. That wasn't no like when you really look at that's not a flex. Staying with one team your whole career. To me, that's not a flex. What LeBron did was he maximized his career.
I
He
mean,
did set.
I think everybody's making their opinion based off of the love of the game as just a player. If you're not a player, the love you have for the game, the competitiveness. But in a profession, right? In a profession, uh, National League Basketball Association is a business, right? And you can't beat up that man if he take a business approach from a business
There you go. That
mindset,
part right there.
how he strategized, how he gonna move as a businessman, being a player, right? Because nobody says nothing or nobody's ridiculing the league or these teams. These teams make business calls all the time. Have a good player. Instead of investing in this good player, this player come, he give it 100% to this team. He get a team his all. They don't see him to be the best fit. They get rid of him. So why is the ridicule toward him as a player that he has the power to be able to go where he choose to maximize his best business? He worked hard enough to be able to make a business decision to create the kind of revenue he want for himself or his own path on what he want to do, whatever his destiny is. But nobody criticizes the actual team that get rid of a player that gives his all to that team, sacrifice everything for that team, build a new house and do all of these things, yet for 2 years later, 3 years, and sometime before you even play one game, get traded off and have to go somewhere else. So think about the players that's been traded 5, 6, 7 times in the league that go and dedicate themselves to these teams. So I don't. I look at it as he looking at it as a business move, man.
Yep. Yep. He ain't looking at it like this owner loves me. This owner invited me to his house and I played with his kids and he loved me. No, LeBron, like, no. This owner don't give a goddamn about me. So I don't give a so I'm gonna treat it like a business. Right?
All of them do though. Furious. Let me tell you why. When you look at it, pay attention. When you passionately doing something for the love, man, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be pissed off. We lost the big game. There's times that happen, but a lot of times after big games, big losses, what you see on the sideline? Man, them dudes making them millions of dollars, man. Them dudes be on there laughing, patting each other down, sharing jerseys with each other, talking about how they gonna hook up after the game and go do their damn, man. Them boys.
Yeah.
So it's business to them. We take it and make it personal. And some players, I'm sure, they got that pride and you know, I'm sure they want to win as well. But nah, man, it's they understand it's business.
Look at Jaylen Brown. Look at Jaylen Brown, right?
Yeah.
He was the MVP, the finals MVP when the Celtics won the ring. Last year when Tatum got injured,
he carried the team.
He carried, but listen, not only did he carry the team, but to me, he established himself as the best player of the best player in the league. It's just that Jaylen Brown, you know, he pro-black and he intelligent, so he not that good for, you know, he's not gonna be the face of the league. But to stay on the subject, they got rid of the Celtics got rid of him, traded him. All right. Think about everything he did for the Celtics. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like these people was like 2 quarters away from making it to the next round. And the Celtics did what? They traded his ass to Philadelphia without even thinking. You hear me? They don't, man, these teams don't give a damn about you. But LeBron,
to a rival team, that's disrespect. That's like a woman cheating on you with your homeboy.
That part right there.
To your out, sleeping with your out. I ain't gonna say your homeboy, but that's like a woman going. It's like a woman going deal with your op. Just straight disrespecting you, right? That's disrespectful. To trade him, but send him to that's a rival. Philly against the Celtics since Julius Erving in back in the day with the Boston Celtics in Philly, that's always been a rival. So come on, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's another point. That shows you how. That's just crazy. Why would you trade Jaylen Brown to the Philadelphia 76ers? Like you saw them in the second round. So that means this. So the way it's set up, you know, on the East, you know, you got the Atlantic, you got the Central and all that. So basically, there's a good chance that that Philadelphia and Boston is going to play each other in the second round or third round. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're going to trade Jaylen Brown, to me, the best player. He the best to me. He's the best player in the league to me. It's just that the NBA can't make him the face because he's intelligent and he's pro-black. So they're not going to make him the face of the league. You feel what I'm saying?
It's going to be exciting, though. I tell you that.
Oh man,
you know Jaylen. This gonna give Jaylen time to prove that he was better or worse than Tatum.
Yeah.
So him and Tatum they gonna go blow for blow when they play.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna be excited for that in this series, man.
Yeah. Hey, real spill. You know, I'm going with Jaylen, but hey, man.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, man. Jason Tatum, he like a young Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
like Tatum too.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hey, the organization just showed that they was more loyal to Tatum than they were Jaylen, which is kind of crazy because I just don't understand how they.
Because Jaylen proved more. what you wanted to say was crazy because Jalen has proved himself a little bit more. Because remember, the first time they won the ring, Tatum was injured in that playoffs too. Remember?
Yeah.
And Jalen stepped up.
But
So
this the cherry on top. A lot of times when an NBA player get an injury, especially a horrible like that injury, they start becoming injury prone. They know this. They know this. So that's even more disrespectful to cherry on top.
that's
Jaylen
true.
Brown never had no serious injury to where it's possible that
Knock
it's
on
more
wood.
likely statistically that Tatum could possibly be more injury prone.
That's true.
You
And
feel
that
me?
is a cherry on top. So on
Yeah.
top of all that, and Tatum more injury prone, and y'all still, but that also show you when you say you love black people, when you say you pro black, we'll call you tomorrow. We'll call you next week. No, you ain't calling. No, y'all ain't calling nothing. Lying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So man, it's just hopefully it's gonna work out good from Jalen. He gonna become big. I believe Philly gonna embrace him. You
Oh
know,
hell yeah! They definitely gonna embrace him, man. I just and if Philly is smart, if they smart, they'll make sure that Jaylen Brown is number 1 to 2, right?
yeah.
Jalen, he shouldn't be like the fourth, the fourth one on the totem pole as far as getting your points and stuff. You know what I mean?
No, he the work. He the one on the team. He the one gonna be the deciding fact. He the Jordan of the man. Listen, man, his resume follows him. Like Philly got some young talent. I love the little point guard that they have. That
Tyrese
little boy,
Maxey.
he
Tyrese
cold
Maxey.
blooded.
Yeah, he a
And
baller.
he hasn't been able to really prove himself because he's been so injury prone. No take away from him. LeBron, I think, is just going. His leadership is what's going to lead him. But Jalen gonna be that one. He gonna be like, yeah, he that franchise.
He the engine.
Yeah,
He the engine.
bro.
Everybody else
Yeah,
is like he the engine. Tyrese Maxey is the transmission, and everybody else is like the wheels, the steering wheel. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
But don't know people that's gonna keep it moving though. You feel me?
yeah. Feel it, man. If them boys gel, and I think LeBron go. I think that's why they got LeBron. LeBron gonna help them boys gel, cause LeBron did it quick at Miami. People ain't forgot about how that team came together in Miami and how quick they started winning championships. And I could see that D Wade caliber. Well, Jalen, I'm comparing Jalen to D Wade, right? I can't compare LeBron. The LeBron is going to be the energy from Maxey plus his leadership. He's going to be able to give Maxey a little more IQ as well. You know, man, them boys could turn out really doing some real.
And they on the east. They not on the west. That's even better. Oh damn! I lost my I lost my co-host. But yeah, man. And Philly, I'm sure he'll be back. And Philly is on the east. They not on the west. So that makes it even more better for Philly because the West got a lot of dogs on there. Nah, the West got a lot of dogs. I'll be forgetting about this shit right here.
Is considered to be the golden era. This is what I don't understand about your era, right? You guys are playing with arguably the greatest player to ever play. And excuse me when I say this, but y'all treat him like he ain't nothing. And I'm talking
wow.
Right? Y'all act like, well, y'all instead of pubbing y'all era up, y'all go back and say our era was the greatest. Oh, Michael Jordan was the greatest. Nobody could ever be greater than Michael Jordan, right? Okay, and then you turn around, but in your era, LeBron James sitting there, he holding every single basketball record. I mean, every single one of them. And you're looking at a Kevin Durant and you're looking at a Steph Curry. But then when y'all say who the greatest, y'all talk about the guy that gave you some shoes and, gave you some warm-ups.
Fair.
By the way, on this show, for the record, me Boogie, and Lou will all agree that LeBron's the greatest.
No, I'm an MJ person, but Isaiah, I'm 50 years old. Like that's what made me love basketball was Michael Jordan. I'm not just gonna.
Man, y'all little kids, man, y'all gotta stop calling. Man, y'all gotta stop calling my boy Isaiah Thomas bitter, man. That's a legend. That's a Detroit. No, screw Detroit legend. That's an NBA legend. Not only is he a Detroit legend, but he an NBA legend. All right. So put some spec. Put some spec on Isaiah's name, man. All right. Isaiah used to ball. And he from the hood. Not too long ago, he was in Detroit, walking through the hood with that New Era group, that New Era organization that be in the hood trying to clean up stuff. All right. So yeah, man.
Shout out to Isaiah.
He a real legend.
He do it. It is some beef between him and MJ, but
yeah, it is. Yeah, they got real beef too. They got real. Let's meet up. Let's meet up at the park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isaiah from Chicago. Jordan from New York. They both about the business when it come to fighting.
You say Jordan from where?
Jordan from New York.
No,
right?
No.
Where Jordan from?
North Carolina. Jordan, the country boy.
No, I thought he went to school in North Carolina. Hold on, let me look it up, man.
I didn't know I thought he was from North Carolina.
Oh.
Thought he was born and raised in Carolina. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't know he was born in New York.
Yeah, Michael Jordan was born in New York. No, damn, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. It's Michael.
Jordan, the country boy, I think.
Where is Michael Jordan from? Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, but he grew up in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. No, you right. No, we both right.
Right.
He was born in New York, and he moved to Wilmington, North Carolina, as a toddler. So we both right, man.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he. So his dad was from New York. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that's one of the rare instances where we both right. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's move on to something serious, man. Let's talk about old Brandon Tatum. Let's talk about your boy Brandon Tatum, big boy.
My boy. It ain't my boy.
You say, hold on, I ain't even gonna play with you like that. We play a lot, but I can't even put that on your name, man. You hear me?
I'm telling you, man.
I can't even. Hey, but they got shout out to the black community though, man. We got on his TOP. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, we got on Brandon Tatum's head. That boy was so. We got on his head so much he had to make a video saying, "Hey, I don't hate black people." That boy was out here shucking and jiving.
Man, people been following and seeing everything you had to say for years, man. We know who you are.
Cause he had he been shucking and jiving and trying to protect those white boys in the Nolan Ryan case. Nolan Wells case, I mean.
Right.
Yeah. I just seen him on one of these videos, man. He had a nice Ferrari.
Yeah, he always go against anything black people fight against. Any kind of systemic issues, any type of blatant racism that black people fight against in the United States, man, that dude's always going against the narrative. He want to make a group of people who historically have proven that there are certain, that their actions, the proof is in the pudding, so to say, or we could say judge the tree by the fruit it bears, historically have showed they who they are, but yet you as a black man yourself always fighting against trying to clean up the image of a group of people where black people just holding this nation accountable from the horrible policing practices in this country, how it targets certain groups of people, which would be black folks, specifically foundational black Americans. It's like for years and years, you've always been the one to come out and try to uh, act like black people are bugging, black people tripping, we're racist, we're hateful, and all of these things, man. And now you want to come out and because your veil is being lifted, your skirt, your shame is being shown. Now you gonna talk about you don't hate black people, man? You've been displaying self-hatred behavior since you've been on the internet, man. So stop the madness, bro. Black people don't inherently going around pushing hate. Black people are calling out injustices that this country happens. It's in this country's data, in their research. All of it proves and shows that it's biased when it comes to systemic issues. Yet you want to fight and protect. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's not cool.
Oh yeah, man. You know I feel you.
He could never be my boy.
Let's see. Oh, look at Brandon eating good, eating that good biscuit. Ah, where my video at?
You know when I work, I ain't a slave, right? You know I ain't shucking and jiving at top 5. You know this ain't back in the days, right? It's in Big Al's kitchen.
No pizza. I feel like you're always spilling the tea. Can you give us an inside look on what it's like inside the Macallan? There's not enough food, so I brought some. I got chicken in my bag. Can you show us that again? That chicken in the bag.
Too quiet, people. Cotton, what's that chick? Leave it. Let that be a lesson to you.
What's the matter with you boys shooting up that man's penthouse?
I'll shoot any chicken trying to follow me home.
Well, why don't you get a job and go to work?
No, let me a job this morning.
Where?
I went down to the post office and that man couldn't let me have one of them jobs as a letter to him.
No, Cotton, you mean a mail carrier.
And the man said, would you give
I put the wrong video up there. God damn it. I hope Facebook don't get me for that. Yeah, let me play this video of Brandon Tatum.
From my understanding,
He was shucking and jiving so hard that Nancy Grace caught him in a lie, talking about those white T boys took a lie detector test. Hell out of here.
The friends taken polygraphs?
Oops, let me get this video up.
Well, from my understanding, all but I believe one took a polygraph, and from what was told to me, that they all passed. And all of the ones that took a polygraph took one without a lawyer. And so, and they cooperated with law enforcement. So from my understanding, everybody took
Why
a
do you say
polygraph
that's
test,
from
but
what you
one.
understand? Did they tell you they took a poly and
They
passed?
told they yes, ma'am. They told me that they did it. I wasn't there, so that's what I'm saying. From my understanding, they told me that all the boys except one, which is Warren, I believe, took a polygraph test. All of them did not have lawyers and did it and cooperated with police. Warren also cooperated with police. I just believe he didn't take a lot to take the test, but Warren is the young man that I interviewed. So according to what they told me, they all took a lot to take the test and passed. And it's an equivalent of a lie detector test. It's not a traditional lie detector test, but it's the same theology of trying to get to if a person is lying. I don't know the name of it. It's an equivalent of a lie detector test. It's a different methodology. I don't believe it was a polygraph test. I believe they took other stressors in order to analyze if
So
the
then
people were
the
telling the
answer
truth or
to
not.
did they take a polygraph would be no.
Well, yeah, I think it could be semantics
If
because they took a
it
test
does,
to analyze whether or not they were being truthful in their statements, and that certified test, they passed it. It just wasn't considered a traditional polygraph. I think it's a more advanced way of doing it.
Brandon Tatum. Have the friends taken polygraphs?
Well, from my understanding, all but I believe one took a polygraph, and from what was told to me, that they all passed. And all of the ones that took a polygraph took one without a lawyer. And so, and they cooperated with law enforcement. So from my understanding, everybody took
Why
a
do you say
polygraph
that's
test,
from
but
what you
one.
understand? Did they tell you they took a poly and
They
passed?
told they yes, ma'am. They told me that they did it. I wasn't there, so that's what I'm saying. From my understanding, they told me that all the boys except one, which is Warren, I believe, took a polygraph test. All of them did not have lawyers and did it and cooperated with police. Warren also cooperated with police. I just believe he didn't take a lot to take the test, but Warren is the young man that I interviewed. So according to what they told me, they all took a lot to take the test and passed. And it's an equivalent of a lie detector test. It's not a traditional lie detector test, but it's the same theology of trying to get to if a person is lying. I don't know the name of it. It's an equivalent of a lie detector test. It's a different methodology. I don't believe it was a polygraph test. I believe they took other stressors in order.
boy, that boy out there shucking and boy out there shucking and jiving. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
He's stuttering and he was
Yeah.
stuttering. Man, he fighting so hard, man. God, that dude, boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Fighting for his life. You ain't got nothing. But listen, man, I seen him in a nice little Ferrari in one of these videos. So they paying him good. They paying him good for his biscuit eating. I couldn't do it.
And then Charlie Kirk said black men like you were better off during slavery.
Do you agree with him?
Yeah, listen, 100%.
You believe 100%?
Now what?
And then Charlie Kirk said black men like you were better off during slavery. Do you agree with him?
Yeah, listen, 100%.
You believe 100%?
Now what? Wait,
you were
after
better off,
slavery. Let
so
me
you're
explain,
saying you
because
would
maybe
be
you don't
better
know
off
Black history.
during slavery?
No. You don't understand Black history, and you don't understand what Charlie was saying.
And then Charlie Kirk said black men like you were better off during slavery. Do you agree with him?
Yeah, listen, 100%.
Yeah, hell to the no.
I don't understand the context he can make him say absolutely. Oh man, it's crazy. Wow.
My bad. Oh, damn it. Yeah, man, but that boy crazy, man.
That boy say he was in better hands than the master's care. Master show is good to me.
Yeah.
He show is good to us. You can hear me, P.O.?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, brother. Maybe you need to go out and come back in. We got no sound of you. I can see you clear, but I can't hear you.
All right. Yo, yo. You hear me?
Testing.
Yo, yo. Can you hear me?
Still can't hear you, P.O.
Yo, 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 yo.
Maybe I need to go out and come back in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's you. What was my man name? Chris Como. Let me see this. Let me see if I can find that video.
Let me. It's been nearly a month since the body of a black Mississippi. No, but we can't. You see this clip of Scott Jennings?
She did and others did until I started researching and finding out the truth. Do you know Rosa Parks and them had a car? Why did they stage that incident instead of it being a genuine incident where white people were discriminated against blacks? They staged it.
Hey, get it. Let's get it. Man, Facebook gonna give me a strike for that shit. I know they is. Uh-oh. Yo, yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, it must have been on my end. I hear you now. My baby got me laughing. After she heard what he said about the slavery thing, she said, I'm like furious now. Is he even a foundational black American?
I don't know how I feel about Cuomo coming around. Big theme here.
Let me see. Yeah, he's something else, man.
Maybe he make you think if he a foundational brother or not, huh?
Yeah, I can't see somebody that knows the atrocities and the plight and fight that we still have to go through and to even say something like that.
Mm-hmm. What did I say? Okay. Chris Como. Right. Well, you know what? It was not serious anymore.
And I hate Republicans because they white, and so I'm gonna vote for these Democrats, and they ain't done nothing for black people. Oh, stay on one stage. It's been nearly a month since the body of a black Mississippi teen, Nolan Wells, authorities releases.
Rosa Parks and what she did, and everybody thinks she's so heroic. And I used to appreciate what she did and others did until I started researching and finding out the truth. Do you know Rosa Parks and them had a car? Why did they stage that incident instead of it being a genuine incident where white people were discriminated against blacks? They staged it.
This video get me every time. Whoever made that video crazy, man.
When you think about Rosa Parks and what she did, and everybody thinks she's so heroic.
Let's see something real quick. Oh, Brandon race bait him Tatum. That boy got a name.
What is he?
Yeah,
He used to be an officer.
Yeah, he used to be. He used to be an Arizona
What is he
police
known
officer.
for, like on the internet? Like, what do people watch him for? Just like
What he do now?
He panders to the white tea people.
oh, okay.
You always find white people posting his videos.
I know they say they need to get. We need to get like him.
Midwest Atheist loves him.
Go figure.
People like Midwest Atheist Dave. They love people that has his mindset. That's who they choose. That's who white America choose to be the spokesperson for all black folks. People who think like him. He would be considered a good guy until they get ready to oust.
Yes, he is.
Where is he from?
I believe Arizona.
Lord. Was he a top?
You say something, big boy?
Is he still an officer? Because with that mentality, that's dangerous.
I don't think he is anymore.
No, he's just a podcaster. He calls himself an influencer.
I do not hate black people. People who are new to my channel, and you see people out there making these videos.
We got on his head so much, he had to make this video.
I don't understand how accountability leads to hate. I want people to be accountable. And anybody with a connected brainstem that's fair and reasonable and can accept accountability understands that I'm not talking about every black person. Clearly, I'm black. I have a whole bunch of black people that love me and follow me on social media, which you see them in this description section or the comment section. And you should know that if you ain't the one I'm talking about, why are you getting offended by it? Everybody knows that I'm talking about the people who out here cutting up. I'm talking about the ones who selling drugs to their own brothers and sisters, shooting and killing every day. Ones who get paid millions and millions of dollars instead of inspiring the next generation. They're putting you down and telling you ain't never gonna be nothing because the white man is better than you. Those are the ones I'm talking about. So if the shoe fit, wear it. If it don't, then chill out. I do not hate black people. I know that people.
You see, he's trying to play both sides. You see, he's trying to play both sides, though, right?
Okay, well, this is the thing. I'll meet him halfway. I'll draw a line in the sand. I could respect everything he just said if you could show me a video. Since he says it's about accountability.
I already knew what you're about to say.
I got no issue with accountability. I could agree 100%. there's good and bad in every race that exists on earth. We have our flaws that we need to work on. So I won't argue with him on that. But what I would need him to do is show me some footage where I see him with the same energy that he have and the accountability that he want to Black America that's need to take accountability, having that same energy for white America that needs to take accountability. Is there any footage out there of him holding white folks' feet to the fire like he hold his own people?
And who teaches their children that white people are better than them? No.
I don't know where he get that from.
They know that they aren't, that we're better than them. That's why they have the power to put in different roadblocks.
Exactly.
But who teaches that they're better?
Sweetheart, I don't know, baby. But he capping. I've never seen him. I've never seen a video of him, and I don't follow him faithfully. So maybe he do go in on white people.
No, he don't.
Okay.
He don't.
Okay. Well,
not even a little bit.
He capping then.
Yeah, I follow everybody.
Just about accountability.
Yeah, I follow everybody.
Accountability.
What's that, babe?
I said it's unbalanced accountability.
Yeah.
He just like my boy Steve. I've been saying the same thing. Like, all right, listen, I criticize my own people. That's cool.
Right.
But do you criticize those other people? Did he start stuttering and sweating like Eminem and 8 Mile? All right. Then he could get getting all confused and his words is getting mixed up now. Okay. See?
No, they're gonna say, I'm not worried about them.
Yeah, and that's what they always say.
Why should we be worried about them? I don't care what they do.
Yeah. But Charlie Kirk cared about us. Charlie Kirk was talking most of like 30, I say about 40% of his content was what black people doing and what we not doing. Right?
Right. Negro, it's a lot of things, yes, I could agree, we got to work on. As normal, productive members of society, we as black people know that there's black behavior as far as our culture, things that we are aligning ourselves up with, we don't agree with. Nobody would argue that. But I got to see consistency. I got to see across the board. Don't just call out NIGGIA stuff.
Yeah.
You got to call out all of it. You feel me? So,
that part.
You can't be Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles to one side.
Thank you, sweetie.
On the other side, you got 20/20 vision.
Exactly. And that's what a lot of cooms do, baby. That's they comfort. Oh, I'm just calling out. Well, what about what black people doing to black people? Well, I'm just calling out accountability. Okay, but what about when that ain't what we talking? No, don't turn a blind eye. Don't turn a blind eye. And that'd be my problem. That'd be my problem. Call it across the board, and then we could talk.
That part.
Understanding how it happened and not repeating it, but it don't affect us today. There's nothing stopping me from being on the university full of.
Yes, sir.
What happened to stop?
White people. How am I any different than a white person? Let me tell you this. I want to say this. When people say that black people had a disadvantage in America, and they explore this idea or they exacerbate this idea of white privilege, they're essentially saying black people aren't better or aren't the same as white people. They're saying that black people are less than white people. Because right now, every black person on this campus should understand that there's nothing that a white person can do that you can't do. And if you don't feel that way, you've been tricked. To me, slavery doesn't affect us today. Only in understanding how it happened and not repeating it, but it don't affect us today. There's nothing stopping me from being on the university full of white people. How am I any different than a white person? Let me tell you this. I want to say this. When people say that black people had a disadvantage in America, and they explore this idea or they exacerbate this idea of white privilege. To me, slavery doesn't affect us today.
See, he
Only
very
in understanding how it happened and not repeating it, but it don't affect us.
See, he's a very cunning biscuit eater. He didn't say white supremacy. He didn't say systematic racism. He said white privilege because he's trying to mislead. He's trying to mislead. Like, you know what I mean?
He's such a liar, though.
Yeah.
And let me explain to you why I say that. And I'm so excited. I was privileged the other night to meet a young foundational Black American doctor. This young brother is a doctor. He's a doctor in an emergency room right now. He's about to start doing his private practice. But he and I was having a conversation, right? And he specifically, as a brother talking to another brother, because we were in there and we were talking to each other, and I saluted the brother, and I was just letting him know. Can you hear me, P.O.?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I was letting the brother know, how great it is to see him, a young foundational Black American brother as a doctor, because that's what's needed. We need people like him. And we were just conversating, and he was like, well, he told me he appreciated me. He was real sincere, like, because I guess he's worked so hard. And the first thing he said, listen, man, believe it. It took a lot for me to get to where I am. He said, we all could do it, and we all can get here, but trust me. And he gave me that look. You know what I mean? When a brother looking to another brother, he said, trust me. It could be, a lot of times it's a lot harder because there's more obstacles you have to go through being Black, but he was able to do it. And he was letting me know that he didn't have to put up with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm sure.
So Charlie Kirk wasn't just talking about airplane pilots when he was being biased in reference to how he feel about Black people. It's probably white people when they go to in that emergency room when they see that young Black brother that they're not gonna be real comfortable with his care.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But he let it be known, man. He kept a treetop. He was like, man, it ain't easy, brother. So ain't nobody, as Black people, we're not saying that it's not possible that we could do anything a white person do. We well aware of that. We know that.
Mm-hmm.
But the obstacles should be the same for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he don't want to be honest about.
Yeah.
Because to be honest about that, you have to admit that there is bias in the country and in their literature. Their data and their research proves that there's bias. You good, babe? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I bet you that brother, if you look at his test scores, I bet you he scored higher than all them other people in his classroom of different races. Because when you are color, you do got to be the best to stand out. You do got to try to stand out and be the best. So you know what I mean? So I bet you he was probably the top of his class just to be where he at right now. You know what I mean? Extra obstacles he had to do. But yeah, man. Tatum, he was very cunning because he didn't say white supremacy. He didn't say systemic racism. He said white privilege. Oh, Black people shouldn't feel like if they feel like y'all are better, it's white privilege. No fool. Only thing we talk about is systemic racism and white supremacy. Yeah, white privilege exists, but the real thing is systemic racism, white supremacy, the stuff that come from institutions, corporations, UAWs, unions, good old boy clubs. You know? Boy, he's a cunning. Yeah, he earned his money, boy. He definitely earned his money. Hey, but look, man, I'm about to give me some food in me. I'm hungry, man. I appreciate you coming through.
Most definitely.
Have about 20 viewers coming through, man. Eventually, it's gonna get where it needs to go, man. Appreciate you.
All right, brother.
All right. About to end this thing.
I'm a man who believed that I died 20
years ago. I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.
Buried me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships, because they knew death was better than bondage.
Brought to you by Death Before Bondage.
I might be anywhere, but when I leave, you can remember I said with the last words on my lips that I am a revolutionary. The revolution will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised, will not be televised. The revolution will be no rerun, brothers. The revolution will be live.